Oh, shit. Here we go again.
So many goddamn submissions were about this goddamn creature of the night, so I thought this is an appropriate. I thought this would be an appropriate pick. I'm gonna say right now, I think 30% of all submissions were related to this creature. So I thought, you know, perfect day to put her here. Perfect day to put her here. How's everyone doing tonight? Let me tell you, some of these headcanons, they were they were firing some cannons in their head. Okay, I didn't mean that like killing yourself, but you get, I was making a pun. How are we doing tonight, everybody? I don't know about y'all, it's a long weekend for me in the big Canada, okay? So I'm bing chilling. I actually, wait, hold on. Tomorrow, I think I have a dinner with, hold on, wait, is that tomorrow? Wait, hold on. Google Calendar moment. Oh my God, tomorrow I'm going out for dinner. If you guys remember, I wasn't streaming 2 weeks ago because I fucking was working in a restaurant on like a random Saturday. I'm finally getting my thanks for working on a random Saturday Otrachea 4 years later dinner tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. No, I will not take headcanon submission on the spot. That shit closed at 8 p.m. You snooze, you shamalooze, okay? The mods, no. Mods will be working today. Mods will be working today because they're gonna be sitting here going, no, she will not take a submission. No, she will not take a submission. No, it's too late. She will not take submission. I have a feeling the mods have that shit copy pasted ready to press enter. I'm gonna make a bet right now. Each of them will at least say it like 4 times. Minimum. Minimum. But other than that, how's everyone doing tonight? I did see world-linked leaks are about to drop. I don't really know if how soon are they drop? In 2 hours. Okay, we're not waiting 2 hours. I can't be, but it can't be. I'm not waiting 2 hours. I can't. We don't have time to schedule for that. We don't have time to schedule for that. I'm sorry. I just like opened the leaks channel in the Discord to see because there's like a thread for it. Bro, what am I looking at? What is it? Hold on. You got what is this image I'm looking at in Discord? Hold on. Dog, what? Who is that? Who the fuck made this? Did you find who posted this boat? No, it's Kai. Where the fuck you get? Did you make this or did you find this image? Who is that? Loki, I was scrolling there. I saw it. I'm like, is that fucking Akito? What the fuck is that? Who is that? They gave Tsukasa the Akito cut, low key. Literally, what is this? What? I kind of want to know what the original image is. Full Katsukasa. It's the sorry, I keep coughing. It's like that one collab. You know that hair collab for the movie all over again? Wait, what was that atrocious haircut they gave him for that? Hold on. Project Sekai movie hair collab. What was that atrocious? Oh yeah, dude, they're bringing this. Holy shit, they brought back the bowl cut, bro. Bowl cut Tsukasa is back, baby. Oh shit, no, Kito's in the final World Link 3. Look at, yo, he's so back. Oh, one stream, no, it's literally impossible challenge. It's literally it's 7 minutes has to be like a new fucking record, to be honest. This is okay, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how atrocious this was. Like, this is funny, but this, what, you know what's crazy? This is actually the same haircut. Wait, it's literally the same haircut because it has the exact same swoop here. Holy fuck, it's literally like this swoop. It's right here, exact same haircut. Exact same haircut. Crazy. You know what? He gets away with it here because the rendering's nice. This is Bro thinks he's cool or something. What the fuck? Bro thinks he's a keto with the ear cuffs. What the fuck? I never even noticed it. Bro thinks this is tough. Dog, this is not tough with your Peter Pan fit. This is not tough. I illegally downloaded. It's not a. It's a free website. Photopea is a free website, bro. It's the best. Every stream, Photopea will be there. xtrachea stream Photopea handshake emoji. There's a reason you come to the live stream, because I'll bust out the Photopea and make some ungodly creation that you will never see anywhere else. Okay. So xtrachea trademark TM right there. I'm gonna close that. I don't want to look at his atrocious haircut anymore. We'll give him the lesbian bar. Yes, it is Nehan. I'm very Yunosuke pilled right now. Okay, fucking crazy. Hold on, I gotta pull this out. Hold on, I'm going to Yunosuke's Instagram. Hold on. Okay, y'all don't understand. So we spoke a lot about Miku Expo yesterday, but like, I opened Instagram this morning. Hold on, where the fuck is this post? Does anyone? Okay, Yunosuke Vocaloid producer Instagram. Okay, he posts this on his Instagram. Okay, like, bro went to Miku Expo because, you know, he was in there. He was in Miku Expo for what's it called, like, you know. Dude, I'm sitting like over here. I could not. I'm low-key so cheesed. I am sitting. I shit you not, like over here. If I turn around for 4 seconds, I might just saw Yunosuke. Are you kidding me? Man, fuck my chungus life. I saw this image and I'm like, wait. This is literally where I was sitting. What the fuck? Wait. Hold on, I need to cross-reference something. Wait. I'm cross-referencing the footage. I might have been right here. Hold on, I'm checking something. This is very important. Hold on, I'm literally cross-referencing the pictures. No, I was. Wait a minute, I might have been right here. If I just turned my stupid head around, I might have saw Yunosuke. I'm so pissed. If I just turned my stupid head around. To be fair, even at the digital star sync, he was wearing a mask, so I don't think anyone knows what Yunosuke looks like. God damn it! But I was so shocked when I saw. No, right here. No, I'm right here. These are just random people sitting here. I'm definitely right here because I specifically remember this section being empty and I was in front of this section. Bro, I'm 2 seats in front of Yunosuke. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. The creator of Supernova and thus the Hadouken was like fucking 3 meters away from me. You know what? I wish Yunosuke craved clout a little bit more. I low-key wish Yunosuke was a little bit more of a clout chaser. Because if he was a little bit more of a clout chaser, he would have posted this on his Instagram story and I would have saw it and I would have immediately turned around and asked him for a picture very politely and gone back to my seat. But no! He does it for the love of the game, so he doesn't post shit and then I see it after the fact. God damn it. But yeah, I just want to tell you all that because I saw it the other day and I went, that's me. Yeah, I specifically remember because this is a plaid shirt of a dude in front of me who was sitting there with like a beer.
Do you remember it?
Fuck my chunks, like, think it's fall on Twitch. God damn it. Okay, well that. Man. Okay, I'm a little perplexed by it, TBH. Yeah, I was 2 seats away from the Hadouken creator. Plaid and a... Okay, dude, when I was at Miku Expo, there was 2 Chinese girls sitting next to me who were eating the... Bro, okay, so I went to the concert. I was low-key hungry, but I didn't want to pay stadium prices. These 2 Chinese girls next to me were eating stadium food. It was the most, like... I think it was like a fancy poutine with like meat on it, and I was just sitting there sniffing it for like 2 hours. I was like, I'm gonna die. I almost folded and bought the $9 popcorn. But I feel like buying food at Miku Expo is such a bad play because it's like you're waving the lights and you're gonna drop that shit everywhere. But I won't forget it because I looked over at those 2 Chinese girls' food and I went, oh, it looks so delicious. Other than that, Miku Expo next year, typically in North America, it only happens. Okay, to be honest, the last Miku Expo was 2024, and this one being 2026 is low-key very surprising because the first one in like that was like majorly across North America was 2014 because I remember because I was 14, and then the next one was 2020, and then COVID, you know, killed that shit, and then it was 2024 and 2026. So most likely you're waiting 2 years. And then it fucked up upgraded poutine. The video, no, it's like British people and what's it called? Not shepherd's pie. It's like a meat pie, mud pie. What do you call it? Is there any British people in this chat? Who am I kidding? Why would there be British people here? Miku doesn't talk to British people. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's like a British thing that like it's like meat and gravy and potato. Okay, and mushy peas. Loki. That's like all. I just described like 99% of British food was that sentence. To be fair. What the fuck is a poutine? It's literally just cheese, gravy, and fries. Like, you really can't go wrong. Also, I can't scroll down. I looked up poutine and Google's trying to dox me down here. God damn. I don't have the location on, but still. It's literally just fries, gravy, and cheese. Like, you literally can't go fucking wrong with it. It's literally just like drunk food combo #1. Like, you can never go wrong. It's shepherd's pie. No, it's not a shepherd's pie because shepherd's pie has like, no, I'm thinking of different British food. It's a more, do you guys know the famous, hold on, episode 3. I can't find the original. Okay, I always reference this to Justin. I remember, I don't think I could ever find it because on TikTok, there's a joke. There was like a food content creator, like a recipe maker on TikTok, and they were doing a series called Making a British Food Every Single Day. And the one that went viral, it's episode 3. So this is literally the TikTok intro. It's like camera facing the table and a plate of food like appears, you know, like typical food TikTok shit, okay? And the TikTok goes, day 3 of making one classic British dish every day. Day number 3, tikka fucking masala. And the comments were just ripping it apart because it's like, how did you already run out of British food? You're on day 3 and we've already moved to Indian food. Like, that shit was so funny. Day 3 of making one British dish every day. Tikka fucking masala. I always quote that to Justin because I just think it's so funny. British food sucks so much that by day 3, bro already folded and picked a different cuisine. Day 3 of making British food. Tikka masala. That, I can't name more than 3 British food. Shepherd's pie, beef Wellington, fish and chips. And I only know beef Wellington because of Kitchen Nightmares. That's fucking it. Okay, that's literally it. I will say though, I do one day want to try a beef Wellington. Just for shits and giggles. Just because it's so famous on like freaking Kitchen Nightmare. I just want to try it one day. But I feel like beef Wellington is one of those things where if you get a shit one, it's gonna taste so bad. Like, you have to eat like such a nice one. Yorkshire pudding! Thank you! That's the fucking first British food I was thinking of. Yorkshire pudding. That it's a British food? No, Indian food's like super popular in the UK. But it's like obviously like, you know, like bastardized Indian food the same way like, you know, American Chinese food bastardized Chinese food. But it's not really like that bastardized. It's like a, you know, it's still a big cultural significance behind those kind of like taking food from another country, the immigrants bring it over and they make do with what ingredients they have in the new countries they immigrate. It does the whole thing. But you get the point. Tikka masala and Indian food very popular in the UK. They don't need to eat, British people don't need struggle meals. Dude, my favorite, I used to love getting the TikToks of like British people being like, what I got at the Chinese takeout, and like, Chinese British food kills me, because Chinese British food will be like, I got salt and pepper chips. I'm like, Why do you have to include the fact that, like, the French fries you bought at the British Chinese restaurant has salt and pepper on? Does that mean by default it doesn't come with salt and pepper? Like, I just love it when British people are like, oh, we got salt and pepper chicken. What do you mean salt and pepper chicken? Is there a version of it without the fucking salt and pepper? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, low-key, I do like British beans, though. I do like the way British people make beans. That shit's heat. I do like it. Beef Wellington thinks of mushroom. I'm not Googling that. That's a rabbit hole I know I'm gonna go down. I watch, okay, Korean Englishman, low-key the GOAT, but Korean Englishman is like the master of, Korean Englishman is the food equivalent of, I got 4 EDM producers to listen to K-pop, and then they just glazed the K-pop. Korean Englishmen are just the food version of those type of YouTubers, but they low-key are kind of the GOAT of it. Like, I like, you know, like, if I'm on my YouTube and I see a Korean Englishman short, I low-key will click on it. Like, Korean Englishman shorts are kind of heat. Bean sandwich. Hey, do you guys know what a Montreal hot chicken sandwich is? I've shown some of you, but some of you don't know. Do you guys know what a Montreal hot chicken sandwich is? I'm gonna show you the most insane food my coworkers showed to me. This, okay. If I ask you what a hot chicken sandwich is, what do you all imagine? I want everyone to describe what a hot chicken sandwich is in one sentence. Imagine you go to a restaurant and it's like, you're going to a fast food place and they have a hot chicken sandwich. By the way, you get this at, what's it called? You get this at a sit-down restaurant. Imagine you're at a sit-down restaurant, the hot chicken sandwich. Everyone describe what a hot chicken sandwich is. Hot chicken sandwich, okay? All of you picture something probably like this. The classic, like, Nashville sandwich, you know, it's like burger buns, maybe like brioche bun or some shit. It's like a deep fried chicken. Yeah, this is what you all imagine with hot chicken sandwich. This is what a hot chicken sandwich in Montreal is, and it's so impactful, I actually have to change the music. This is a Montreal hot chicken sandwich. It is 2 pieces of the shittiest white bread. The shittiest white bread on the planet. You put chicken inside, like rotisserie fucking chicken, like shredded. Gravy, another piece of, by the way, this bread is not toasted. They told me very specifically this bread cannot be toasted. It must be like straight out the fucking bag. And then you put gravy on top. And you see these peas? They're not mushy peas. Yeah, and it's supposed to be like extremely hot in temperature because the gravy is like extremely hot. And the peas, they're not mushy peas. You just put the peas on top. And then you eat this with a fork and knife. And I've been told the texture is like eating a savory bread pudding. And they're like, yeah, when you start eating it, the peas just go all over the fuck ass place. Like the peas they just spread. They just go everywhere. This is a Montreal hot chicken sandwich. I've shown this on stream before, so for members, but my Montreal coworkers have the time of their lives describing to me a Montreal hot chicken sandwich, and me standing there in horror, like, what the fuck? So yeah, Montreal hot chicken sandwich, I had to learn of its existence, so now I am forcing all of you to know about its existence, because it truly is one of the meals of all time. It is, the image is just so scary. Like the way a hot chicken sandwich looks, it's just terrifying. Yeah, use a fork and knife. It's a Montreal hot chicken sandwich. You can only get to Montreal. Please get that off the screen. Would you guys prefer if I, here, I can make this really bad right now. I can make the screen even worse. Hold on, give me a second. I can make the screen even worse right now. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I made the screen even worse, like twice as disgusting. Okay. You must choose between Montreal hot chicken sandwich and a keto 1-star. You get to evaporate one from existence. You get to evaporate from existence Montreal hot chicken sandwich or 1-star keto. What are you picking? What are y'all picking? One chat message answer only. I'm sitting there. I was expecting World League 3. Evaporate the sandwich. At least a 1-star is funny. Remove the sandwich. Keep the keto. Burn the sandwich. That's crazy. Y'all are the one time 1-star keto will ever win the vote is versus the Montreal hot chicken sandwich. That's crazy. That is truly the blasphemous thing we are staring at on screen right now. That you all would pick it over 1-star keto is actually surprising. I actually thought the majority of you would have killed a keto. A keto is more spicy. Fair enough. Okay. Enough shenanigans, everybody. I think it's time we... Oh, actually, there's one last thing. Guys, I actually did the thing. I actually followed through with what I said I was going to do yesterday. One last thing, and then we start actually playing the... not playing the game. We start the thing. Guys, make this a trend. If you want to steal the format and do yourself, fucking go for it. In the entirety of my 250 pulls, the only card I acquired was off banner and a card. The chances of my gacha pulls happening was 0.43%. Feel free to steal that format. You want to steal that format and make yourself fucking go for it. I low-key wants to be a trend because I just think it's so I just think it's really funny, like, format. You just play Childish War and you just start crashing the fuck out. I just think it's so funny. Feel free to steal it and go crazy. If you want to just, like, put yourself crashing out over Childish War, you don't even need to credit me. Just do it. You don't even need to credit. I don't give a shit about being credited. I just want it to be a thing because I just think the format is so perfect, okay? So, go for it. The actual song argument, no, because you put the actual song argument, it's, like, too chaotic. You have to replace the argument. That's the format. You cannot do it. You have to replace it. You must replace the format. Okay. All right. That's enough meandering. Do we have time for Say Kaido? Okay, we can do just Say Kaido. I don't think we have enough time for connections. We'll do just Say Kaido. All right, we're going to say Kaido, and then we're going to start the tier list. If you don't know what Say Kaido is, it is Wordle for Project Sekai. We are doing Wordle right now. It's Wordle time. We're going to do Wordle, and then we're starting the tier list. Because we haven't done it in a while. All right. I feel like I have to put Mizuki here because I have the creature next to me. Okay, it's not Mizuki. I think... Is it On? No, On's shorter, bro. On's shorter, bro. On is definitely shorter than Mizuki. I feel like it low-key has to be Keto or Toya, bro. Unfortunate if it's a Keto. Oh, no way. No way. It's... Sad depressed child Toya, damn. Me when the Montreal hot chicken sandwich is too hot to start eating it. This is y'all. Don't torture him, please. This is low-key the face y'all would make if I told you have to eat the hot chicken sandwich. Okay, let's go against the card. There is so much blue in this card. I actually don't know. There's too much blue. Guys, what are some blue cards? Give me some blue. Kanade try collage. Which one? It's Kanade, it's Ichika. Which one's the blue? No, is it this one? No. Yo, no, I think it's the one that's Shizuku at the beach. No. I feel like it's Shizuku at the beach. Or this one. Wait, I fucked up. It's a 3-star? Wait, who the fuck is this? Oh no, it's virtual 3 stars on a fucking... It's Virtual 3-star standing on a phone. No, the 3-star. It's a virtual 3-star standing on a phone. 100%. 100%. What am I looking at? I feel like I just took off my glasses. Is there a Mafia card that looks like this? The toy. Oh, it is it's the Toya with the cat. Actually the toy with the cat. Where is the Toya? Yeah. I genuinely thought it was like a virtual, the bullshit shitty card where it's like average virtual singer 4-star card in the past 2 years. Literally, this is like 50% of all virtual singer 4-star cards. It's literally just like all right, let's get to the song now. The song is always easy. All right, lock in, lock in. Oh, Setsuna, sure. I have to like sit here and like sing like the first like 45 seconds to get in my head. Easy. 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 All right, time to suffer. Pain and suffering. Pain and suffering gets the chart. Pain and suffering. Here, let me put myself on this side when I do this so you can actually fucking see the UI. Pain and suffering. Yo, I can kind of hear the song. It's definitely I'm gonna say like 29. It's a 29 mask. Change me? Hold on, I'm singing it. I'm gonna sing it. Yeah, change it. Change me to 28, right? 28? Good job, guys. Good job, everyone. We actually did it. We actually got it very quick today. Good job. Good job. Mako fans, rise up. Mako stands. Mako stands. You paid your taxes today. Mako stands earned their place today. God damn. Okay. I am going to close all the unrelated tabs. I will put Toya out of his suffering. I'll put Toya out of his suffering. Okay, everyone. It's time for the real part of the live stream. Today, we will be tier listing your PJSK headcanons. No, I will not take any more. If you didn't submit it, too bad, so sad. Otherwise, we'd be here all day. We'd be here all day. Unfortunately, no, we can't do a card react. So the timing is gonna mess up streaming. We have time at the end, but I kind of doubt it. If you're like, oh man, I really wish I could have submitted. How would I have known? Join the Discord. I always put that shit in the Discord Monday, Tuesday, or YouTube community page Monday, Tuesday. I'm really good about it. Okay, I'm really good about putting that shit up in time. You more than enough time. So today we're gonna be looking at your headcanons. How many submissions did we get? I got so many submissions. Let me just show you here. Some of y'all were yappers. We had 131 submissions. A lot of submissions. Obviously, we're not gonna get through all of them. Some of y'all were yapperzoids extremes. Okay, that's my fault. I said go crazy with it. Some of you did go crazy with it. Now, before we even start, some of you may be asking, what is a headcanon? I feel like we have to start the stream like this. Before we genuinely have to have a small little conversation. It's not a serious conversation. You're not in trouble. It's not the principal's office, okay? You did not get to the principal's office, but we do need to have a discussion about what the fuck a headcanon is, because I do feel in the last 2-3 years we've been a little TikTokified about the definition of a headcanon, okay? I'm gonna say something maybe semi-controversial. I don't give a fuck. I stand by it. Unless implied is not headcanon. As implied as shit can be, you cannot imply in the court of law. They can make the most insane implication, but if you do not state it, it is not canon, okay? I have to stand on the record because, you know, I'm on r/Project Sekai. There's last few days, there's been a shit ton of posts about this Nui autism fucking thing, okay? You know, it's very common headcanon. Nui's autistic, okay? Honestly, it's a pretty good headcanon. It makes a lot of sense. However, there is no, the word autism is not mentioned anywhere in the Project Sekai story. You genuinely cannot say it's fucking canon just because it's a widely believed headcanon does not mean it's canon, okay? What do you do with your hand? This is the thing I always do when I have to speak a little more like, okay? Nui is an autistic rape my rage mate type shit, exactly. So I would say right now, like, some of these headcanons, you're gonna see them, and honestly, they're so wide accepted in the fandom that, like, we're gonna be like, this is not a headcanon, how could you not just put this as true? Well, if they didn't put it, if there was no sentence in the story that fucking says it, we genuinely cannot take it as truth. Just because we all know the government is corrupt, if we don't got fucking proof, it means nothing, okay? Unfortunately, that's the way it goes in the court of law, and low-key, literature is also the same. Fiction's also the same. If we don't write that shit down and state it, it's not the truth. But, you know, if they, you know, implications are implications. You can change the meaning from implications. So I just gonna put that on the record. I feel like we have to start the stream like that because I've been seeing so much discourse about this implied is canon thing, and I actually have to, like, heavily disagree. So if you're sitting here and you're like, I don't like your take, I just click off the live stream, bro. Just click off. If you genuinely sit here and you're like, oh, Trachea is tripping balls right now, just click off the live stream. I'm not dealing with that. No, just click off the live stream, okay? So now that we got that out of the way, let's start the tier list, okay? I'm arriving in opinion stream. I don't want to hear opinions. Exactly. Okay, let me put on a... Here, we'll hold on. Ah, perfect. We're gonna listen to the complete Wii OST while we do this. Yep, we're gonna listen to the Wii OST. So, now that we've done that, when are you not tripping balls? True! Why are you putting cheese on my burger? I said I'm blocking the opinion factory. This is the opinion live stream, okay? There's a reason you clicked on the live stream. You wanted to hear motherfuckers' opinions. Okay, so the other caveat I'm gonna put before we start this tier list, there is okay, there are quite a few submissions here in this submission we got that is stuff like what's it called? Like, Nui's autistic, so-and-so has ADHD, so-and-so has OCD. I am not gonna touch those with like a 10-foot pole, okay? One, the elephant in the room with me has a fucking gun. I'm not gonna address it. Second of all, bitch, I finished university. I'm not qualified to make any assumption about any character's mental health status, okay? I'm not even touching that shit with a slippery slope, okay? Yeah, I understand the Nui headcanon one is like, oh shit, like, the Nui autistic one is like, okay. Honestly, I see it valid, but for legal reasons, I'm not going to classify even as like a headcanon because, like, low-key, you need a degree to diagnose someone with that shit. So I'm not touching that shit with a 10-foot pole, okay? You know, the self-diagnosing of mental illnesses is an insanely slippery slope that I'm not touching. No thank you. No thank you. So I'm not even gonna touch this tier list, especially with fictional characters that people have insane attachments to. So those are the only two caveats I'm gonna get out of the way. So obviously there's a ton of submissions here. We're not gonna get through all of them. But, so what I did is I spent some time before the stream and I have gathered some of what I think are the best ones for a variety of the reasons, whether I think they're funny in themselves or the reasoning is pretty good. Streamer, can you stop saying opinions? My mom's next to me. Okay. So we're just gonna go through these. Some of these, we got some repeat ones, so we'll look at, you know, people have the same ones. We'll look at both of their reasonings, and we're gonna go one at a time. So let me explain the categories here, okay? Starting at the top, obviously this is like hyperbole. This is headcanons for shits and giggles. The top most category you can get is it might as well be canon. Like, you can tell any PJSK fan this and be like, yeah, honestly, we can almost all unanimously agree. The second tier, believable. It's like, you know what? Yeah, like, this one has some sauce. Next tier, 50-50. Can't be, you know, somewhere in the middle. Could happen, could not happen. It's okay. The second bottom tier is copium, okay? It's like, okay, I don't know what you're smoking, it's copium. That's what you're smoking. I don't know where you get your copium from. Give me some of it. You're smoking copium. And the last one is, what is blood saying? Literally, it's like, what are you talking about? Like genuinely, I think if you asked your parents for a headcanon, it'd probably make more sense than what is blood saying. So that's our tier list categories, okay? So let's start with the first one, and this actually was I think the first submission on the tier list. It was the first submission, and honest to God, I had to put it in pretty good. So the submission for number one, hold on, let me make this bigger. Number one, Akito loved to play and watch Minecraft videos as a kid. The reasoning. His younger model looks like an iPad kid who binged those noob versus pro versus hot Minecraft base videos. Stop emoji, parentheses, I was one of them. And they've linked a pin here. And I think it's to, he does low-key look like a Minecraft. That's a kid. That's a kid who watched Minecraft. This is a kid who definitely, do you think he was a stamp? No. Baby Pizza was definitely a Dan TDM. What is his FYP? No, it's not an FYP. It's like a link to it, so I get like suggested things. He would watch popular. Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say maybe like Akito's like a Stampy Stampy, but no. He definitely was like a Dream. Like, he started out with Dan TDM, and then he moved on to like Dream, and 100% Akito had a Minecraft channel where at one point in his life where the intro was like this. Like, guaranteed, Akito had one of these. Like, there's no way. Like child Akito would watch it and he'd be like, yo, this is so tough. This is crazy. Wait, this is low-key. Wait, wait. Am I crazy? This is literally the Accelerate 3D MB. Holy shit, wait, this is actually the Accelerate 3D MB. Your brain is fucked up, the fact that you made that connection. I didn't even make that connection. Somebody else did. I want to point that out. I'm not going to open Accelerate, but this is the Accelerate 3D MB, which is even more evidence towards this. He definitely watched like Minecraft PvPers, like this kid definitely has he definitely has like 500 hours in Hypixel Skywars. Like, let's be so honest here. Bro definitely was like a Skywars player. 100%. Skywars player. Okay? So where do I put, okay, I feel like we can almost all agree, like, I feel like it's believable. Because the only reason I don't want to put it in might as well be canon, because I feel like in the game, there's been no mention of Akito ever playing video games. Like, I genuinely cannot think, has there ever been a mention of him, like, playing a video game? Yes. You ain't cool enough for Skywars. I see more Bed Wars. But I feel like it's believable. Like, here's the thing. If it was Nene, okay, easy. Like, it's canon. Like, it's not even a question. But I don't think he talks about video games enough to be like, oh, it's so unanimously canon. However, I feel like it's pretty good. He was playing a video game? Yeah, but like, I feel like if you're like an ex-Minecraft kid, you're still kind of like internet pilled in a certain way. Like, Toya and Nene are kind of like ex-Minecraft kids internet pilled. Do you know what I mean? There's like an ex-internet, you know, like if you're like a person was as an adult, I'll tell you this. As an adult, I can instantly tell when I meet somebody new who had unrestricted access to the internet. Akito actually does not give me that vibe, okay? He doesn't give me the vibes. He doesn't give me, like, the pure, like, oh, you know what this is. So I'm gonna put it believable, but it's pretty fucking headcanon. Okay. Should we go down or should we go... Wait, do you guys want to go... Okay, I'll let you pick the next one. Do you want to go down or do you want to go to the right? Do you want to go row by row or column by column? Your pick. Let's go right? Okay. This one's pretty good. Tsukasa will always lose by a landslide whenever Wonderland's X Showtime plays games together. Let's find the spreadsheet. Alright, let's read the explanation here. Obviously, Nene would take first 99% of the time, and I think Emu could get really close to beating Nene a lot, depending on the genre, because Emu having fun is way too powerful. Very true. There's already a bit in the stories with Nui and Tsukasa that Tsukasa just isn't allowed to win against Nui in a game no matter what, so by default, he's below Nui. To add to that, I think Nui would be having way more fun messing with Tsukasa than actually winning the game. Imagine him spam throwing bananas at Tsukasa in Mario Kart. In conclusion, Nene and Emu are too gamer for Tsukasa to beat, and Nui constantly sabotaging him, poor guy. And we have, what is this? Hold on, we have 2 cards here. Let's see what these 2 cards are. So true! So true! Wait, this was actually the first very evidence-based. Wait, very strong evidence here. These 2 cards alone is crazy evidence. 100%. I feel like the second half of this reasoning is so strong because you can picture if all of Wonderland's X Showtime's playing like Peak or something, you know for a fact Nui just keeps like grabbing and like body blocking Tsukasa when they're playing Peak just so he can fall and watch him die, like 100%. You know for a fact if they're playing Overcooked, Nui is just standing in front of Tsukasa, just like literally rage baiting him, nothing but rage bait. So I feel like this is actually complete canon, and I actually also like how this reasoning goes into the fact that yes, when Emu's having fun, she low-key is too powerful, and also this is a canon fact that Emu is like god tier at rhythm games. So we know Emu has that dog in her to like be good at video games. You know, if she if she gets in the flow state, and you know, Nene's just a gamer. So I feel like it's just canon. I genuinely, this is like our first like evidence-based argument canon. Like I feel like this is true. I feel like this is literally just canon. There is no way it isn't. I feel like these 2 cards alone, like this card alone is such strong evidence. Oh yeah, there's the game in the channel. I totally forgot. I feel like this one is canon. Like this is this feels so strong. Like genuinely. All right, this is our first canon one. This just feels good. All right, let's go next. I forgot I put this here. Nene is free to play an AR-16 in Genshin Impact. The reasoning, just pure vibes. Pure vibes. That's the entire, it's pure vibes. Now, the real question is, would Nene be a gacha gamer? The answer, I actually think, is yes. What is AR-16? AR-60. AR in Genshin Impact is like rank in Project Sekai, but it's like way like AR, like adventure rank. It's called adventure rank. It's very hard. It's like max level. Essentially, it's like, I actually think that's true because there is a side story I read recently in which Nui is making fun of Nene for having no friends, and then he's like, no, fuck you, I have online friends, and Nui's like, yeah, but they're not really your actual friends, because the only thing you talk about those people was online is about how to min-max your gaming, you know, gaming strategies. And I feel like the people, out of all people to out of all gamer classes, okay, types of gamers, the people who do that shit the most are people who play, what is that? What is the space game that had like a Google, Excel add-on? Do you know what I'm talking about? There's like a space game that was famous that they had like a collab with Microsoft Excel because the players in that game literally were so sweaty and micromanaging and like economics. Do you know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Video game was Excel add-on space game. Hold on. EVE Online. This is like a EVE Online is like a pretty old MMORPG. It's from 2003, and this game's economy and like the mechanics of this game are so complicated. It had an official Excel plugin. Like, this is official collab with Microsoft. This game has an Excel plugin, and these are the most grindy video gamers of all time. And the second most grindy video gamers of all time are gacha gamers. So I think this is correct. However, the real question is Nene free to play though? Let's be for real. Like this, I feel like, yeah, this is canon, but do we think Nene is free to play though? Do you think Nene would? I actually think Nene would buy the battle pass. Is there a battle pass in Genshin Impact? I feel like Nene is a battle pass buyer. I don't think she's free to play though. I feel like she drops money on that shit. Like I think she's like, oh, I buy the battle pass. You know, I feel like she's a battle pass purchaser. Like she'll only buy, like she's definitely not a whale, but I feel like she's not free to play. She's definitely a battle passer. So I'm gonna put this in believable. Because the Genshin Impact thing is 100% true, but I genuinely think she's a battle pass purchaser. Because to be honest, in like pretty much every single video game that has a battle pass, if there's a battle pass and you can complete it, it is 100% worth it. Like you pretty much always get your money back and then some. Like battle passes are very worth it in like most games. So I think I don't think she's free to play, but she definitely Genshin Impact min-maxer, Hundo P. Gotta knock it down for that. Exactly. Yeah, she definitely drops like a little bit of money here, there. Maybe there's like a month where, you know, they got a lot of stages at the Wonder Show. She couldn't grind it out for an event, so she drops like maybe like $10 here to make sure she can pity on the banner for the current character. Like, I feel like she does that type of shit. All right, let's go to the next one. This one's a lot here. Mizuki is half French. Let's read this one, okay? Girl is the typical high school French girl. I just know the memes she sent to the Discord is full of French Snapchat videos. You can't tell me she didn't send the French dog driving one. Also, obviously, French fries. Girl skipped school like crazy and loves fashion. Okay, I'm fixing a lot of grammar here as I'm speaking. But just for the French meme, I have this headcanon. All of them are Mizuki coded. Le tasty. I don't want to say is what if this is pussy or something. I don't know what this is. What's this video? Hold on. What we've been linked a YouTube short. Hold on. This is crazy. This shit has 6 fucking likes. What is this?
Tyson, c'est immense au volant. C'est pas des conneries, regardez, il tourne et tout. Et on dit pas pour ça. Il le sent. Tu as tout gagné. C'est tout pour Tyson. Gagné, Tyson. Tu as tout gagné. Et regardez comme il freine, Tyson. Tyson.
Oh man, this is like a compilation.
Comment tu vas faire? Freine au stop.
Is this AI generated? Okay. Honestly, it's one of the great mysteries of France. C'est l'une de, it's one of the biggest mysteries of France was Petit Gregory and Dupont de Lyons. Like, what the? It's my Uber driver. Okay. So I think that's the French dog. Do we have any French people? Can they verify this was popular in France? Is this a popular French meme? Can we get any French people can confirm this? Okay. I don't think this one is true. Just because the French fry reasoning is extremely weak. I feel like this French fry reasoning is so weak. Do French people skip school a lot? Is that true? I do know the French love to protest. You know, they don't fuck around with stuff like that. Yuki being French is decent support. However, my counter argument is Japan is like France pilled. So, you know, like Japan is like super French pilled. So it's not like super surprising that like a Japanese person's like, I want to live abroad. Where do I go? Okay, US or France? Okay, France. Like that's not a really big, like, I don't, you know, it'd be a little different if like Yuki's like, I'm going to Germany. No, I'm going to Portugal. Yuki's like, I live in Portugal. And then Mizuki does all this like Portuguese shit. Okay, that is like a little bit of a stronger argument because like, you know, like Japanese people don't go to Portugal that often. But a lot of Japanese people go to France. So it's not really like the strongest like argument. Yeah, and French fries, they're not French. I don't even know. Fuck if I know what they're called French fries. Think of follow. Yuki's also in France because she's into fashion, something that France is known for. Yeah, but like, here's the thing. It's like, okay, Mizuki loves fashion, Yuki loves fashion, therefore France. But also, bro, they're living in Tokyo. That is like one of the fashion capitals of the world. You know, it's a little different if, you know, the game was based out of like fucking Kobe or some shit, okay? Like, but like, hey, if anyone's been to Tokyo, you know, everyone is dripped the hell out in that city, okay? So, yeah, just because you're in fashion, you can follow. Because fashion in Tokyo is like, that shit is like world renowned, so I feel like the argument here is kind of weak. I don't know about the school skipping one. The school skipping cafe counts? Oh, it's the wrong sheet. Hold on. I feel like this one... I feel like it's a little... honestly, this is what is blood saying. I was like, I'm gonna give this copium, but I think it's a little bit what is blood saying. Because all the supporting arguments here... because all the arguments here are for things that are not exclusive to French people. French fries are not even French. Liking fashion is not a French thing. And your sister going abroad to study as a Japanese person of France is not indicate they're French because Japan loves France. So unfortunately, I am going to give this what is blood saying. I feel like this one's pretty weak. The reasoning isn't great. Maybe if it was strong reasoning, I'd feel differently. All right. Maybe half European's different, but French specifically is very, yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting dog video. All right, let's go next one. This is interesting. Kohane is the only one from VBS with a fan club in universe. Mods, feel free to shoot on Will. Mods, you have the green light to fire Will. Okay, this is the wrong tab. Kohane is the only one from VBS with a fan club in universe. Is very particular. Okay, this comes from the gang episode from PJSK. Kohane ended up forming a gang after reading a How to Be Confident book all night, and she actually had gang members. In the end, she says that she can't be their boss because she needs to be on singing partner, and the gang members are actually are so chill with it and say they will support Kohane or something along those lines. So I believe they are officially the Kohane fan club. Oh, you know what's crazy? I actually do know what this is referring to. I actually think I know exactly what this is referring to. This is real. Wait. We can find the re-up on YouTube. This is low-key real. Hold on. Petite Seikai VBS. English. Oh, this is... Hold on, skip to the... Okay. Kone's reading a book. Screenshot. Crazy screenshot. Not the Aniki, bro.
こいつらガチコ手出しはの
I'm sorry, the way she's talking is so fun. Wait, listen to the way she's speaking.
よこいつらガチコ手出しはの
It's lost in translation, but if you listen carefully, Blood is rapping. Blood is rapping. You can literally hear the words rhyme. She's literally rapping. I'm not even joking. Listen, like, don't even read something. Listen to what she's saying. She's literally rapping.
よこいつらガチコ手出しはの
すいやせん、お友達でしたか。
っていうかこの人たち何ファッション最強振り払うは緊張トークで速攻なったよダチコ喋り方どうしちゃったの
本当にあずさわなのか。
このバイブルでアゲアゲバイブス
小羽のやつこれに感化されたのか。
小名倉さん小羽に似合ってないよなんてすさんだ目をしてるの
勉強家だからな。
This is low-key. Wait, I'm kind of sad. Wait, bring Petite Sekai back. This is kind of hilarious.
門限あるから
集会の時間早めやす。
待って小羽今日の練習はどうするの
Wait, this is low-key so heat.
練習
勉強のしすぎで記憶が混濁してるみたいだな。何か思い出せるもの。
Wait, this is so heat. I low-key just gonna watch that. Fuck it.
みんな
This is
ご
so
めんね
stupid.
集会行けない私歌わなくっちゃ
The Leonid incident.
兄貴は自分の信じる道を進んでください。ライブ応援しに行きますぜ。
Bro, he's got the light sticks! I also realized they're also wearing Kohane's color here.
あいつ変なとこで度胸あるよな。
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, this part right here. Right here, wait for it. Where Kohane says, start talking like this, wait for it. Listen one more time.
よこいつらガチコ手出しはの
It reminds me of this video, which I'm gonna pull out. Hold on. Some of you know what I'm about to put on the screen right now. Some of you heard that one, don't you know? Where's the original? I need to find the original. Whoa, where's the original? There we go. Her name's Kitty Dick, which is crazy. Hold on. No, live? Whoa. Wait, whoa, where's the original? Where's the original? By the way, this is an insanely scary fucking search result I just fucking put onto YouTube right now. I'm trying to find the original video. Where's the original? Dude, there's no way I get the original. But I will say, Kohane was given that kind of energy with this line. So really, this headcanon boils down to, do you consider Petite Sekai as canon? Because if Petite Sekai is canon, this is absolutely canon. These dudes literally said, we will be your fans, Kohane. Aniki, my bad. So this truly is a, do we consider Petite Sekai canon? I feel like this might as well be, it was confirmed to be uncanon. Damn. It is confirmed. Okay, then I low-key think this is oh, great point. The only one with a fan club. Wait, whoa. Whoa, somebody's made it. The only one? We actually have to drop this. We actually have to drop this down to 50-50. Because this is definitely incorrect. There is no way, there is, the Vivid Street is literally an on fan club. Let's be so for real. The Vivid Street is on fan club, and you know for a fact Akito would have like a fan page. Akito would be like Yurio from fucking Yuri on Ice, where he's like, he has a fan club of like hardcore female fans, but he literally just like couldn't give a fuck about them. 100%. 100%. So actually, this is 50-50, not because I don't think Kohane wouldn't have a fan club, it's because there's no way she's the only one with a fan club. Literally, Vivid Street is the on fan club. Okay, Kohane is the Yakuza on her side. And Akito and Toya would definitely have Yurio from Yuri on Ice level, like, fangirls. So I feel like it's 50-50, because, like, it's dropped. Purely because of the word only. Okay. Very good observation skills. We have somebody here took Logic 101 in their first year of university. All right. Let's go to the next one. I had to include this one because I feel like this is like the Project Sekai Mafia headcanon of all time. And also I put in the thumbnail, so I thought it would be like a little shitty if I didn't like talk about this one because it's literally in the thumbnail. I actually never bothered to properly like look into this one, to be honest, because I'll be honest, Mafia's a character just something I just don't relate to, like, in general. Maybe it's because I'm like 26. By the way, don't call me Unk anymore. Not because I don't want to be called an Unk, or it's because I'm being copiuming and I think I'm young. I want you to all call me a great old wise sage, okay? I feel like for Project Sekai fandom average age, I feel like being over the age of like 21 makes you Unk. But if you hit like my age, like 25, 26, you're now like, I'm Dumbledore, bro. I'm like a great old wise Sage, okay? I'm the great old wise Sage, not Sage, Sage, okay? I'm not Unk anymore. I've like transcended to another level. I am the elder. I'm like a wise elderly person, okay? So I'm gonna put on the record, Dumbledore, don't die. If you're like a little bit older Project Sekai fan, if you're over 22, you're Unk. If you're like 21, 22, anything about 21, 22, you're Unk. But once you're 25, 26, don't worry, you become a great old wise sage just like me. A great old wise Sage. And when you hit 30, when I'm 30, I'll start fossilizing it and I'll become like diesel fuel for like Dewey's Ford F-150 at like 30. Sorry, I just want to point that out. I just remembered that. I forgot to talk about it before the stream, but yeah, there you go. Just letting you know. All right, let's read the Mafia's trans mask reasoning, okay? It just fits the whole theme of being the perfect daughter. You could say that Mafia's story is not just about parental expectation, but it's clear that gender roles also apply, since Mafia is expected to be feminine and submissive and not break any norms. Mafia being trans mask amplifies this, since he would always feel like something is wrong with him and it would make Mafu Mom extra evil. So while I don't think the trans storyline is needed to show this message, I think it would support it and make a lot of sense. Also, not gonna lie, I also only thought of this recently because of the trans mask Mafia Ego Boy Renegade animatic. Please watch it. I'm not gonna watch it, but I'll show you what we're referring to. And actually, we'll just play Ego Renegade Boy while we talk about this headcanon. I feel like I literally learned about this video because of Rainbow's fucking Discord profile picture. So you don't know this Ego. Okay, if you don't know, if you somehow live under a rock, or you're like an oyster for some reason, your fucking shell hasn't opened. Ego Renegade Boy is a Flavor Folly song from about 2 months ago about being trans, and somebody made this very viral Project Sekai animatic version with the Mafia is trans mask headcanon. Actually, sure, I'll watch it. It's only a minute. It's only a minute. We can watch it. By the way, I did see Ego Renegade Boy live. Bro looks like Kaito. Yeah, bro does kind of look. Bro does look a little bit like Kaito. Bro does kind of look like Kaito. Yeah, this is objectively a very good animatic. I love the music he dropped there. This is literally just Kaito, bro. That's Kaito. So, what do I think about the headcanon? Yes, this video is very viral. Okay. Obviously, I'm not the fucking expert on this topic, okay? Trans representation media, you can get a fucking degree in that shit, okay? That's why gender studies is a thing. I feel like, though, when it comes to, like, stories that are like, okay, this is a fucking coming-of-age story following a trans person, they kind of go, like, a few different ways. And, like, there's the Mizuki Akiyama kind of route where it's like, okay, school sucks ass, societal pressures, but your parents are kind of like cool with it, because we never see Mizuki's parents say shit about her being trans, right? Like, we never see shit about that. And then there's the other way, these like typical coming of age trans stories go, where it's like, my parents think I should kill myself, okay? And like, they just are like dead naming the fuck out of me. That's the other way, like, these coming of age trans stories low-key sometimes go. So if you look at it like that, I would definitely say Mafio's definitely fits in the second category, which does honestly, I do see how this makes sense. And also, yeah, Mafio sings a villain, which is like super trans-coded song. I think the theme of like the parental pressure, like the themes of, oh, my parents are like suffocating me, I have to be this and that. I do think it does kind of work. Okay, let's put this for reference, okay? I'm not even gonna put this on the board because it is so heavily implied. It unfortunately is not canon, as much as we all hope it's not written fucking down because Colorful Palette's a bunch of pussies. If there was like a tier above this, but unfortunately still never crossed the canon line, that's unfortunately the current state of Mizuki Akiyama's character, and we probably will never get resolved, and it kind of sucks ass, and that's the way it goes because Colorful Palette has to release this game in China and Russia. So yeah, that's the way it goes. If Mizuki Akiyama is in this tier above, might as well be canon, but unfortunately never crosses the line to canon because that's the way this fucking thing goes. I feel like Mafio reasonably has to go like here. I don't think it's like pure copium. I genuinely don't think it's pure copium. I think it's more like 50-50. Because Mafio's story is low-key one that is not like so exclusive only to stories about like trans people. Once again, I'm not an expert in this fucking topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you read Mizuki's story and you're like, this is a nonsense motherfucker. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, you read Mizuki's story, like, this is a nonsense motherfucker. But like the Mafia story, like the Mafia's like plot of like, my parents are forcing this life upon me. Like that can just apply to like everything. Like you could take Mafia's story, you could literally say like, Mafia's story is you could like, okay, Mafia is trans masked. I feel like you could also say like, Mafia's parents are like first gen immigrants, and low-key this would also apply. You know what I mean? Like, you could take Mafia's story and apply it to like any random Chinese American kid, first gen. Their parents are like, you gotta be a doctor, literally, because Mafia's parents are also like, you gotta be a doctor, and it also would apply. So I'm putting it 50-50. I don't think it's complete copium though. I don't think it's complete copium. You'll never believe what my Mafia. Who knows? Okay. Let's go to the next one before I dig a hole deeper for myself. Okay. Cole has American ancestry. I have no memory of putting this here. Kone is American ancestry. Okay. Yes. Our favorite little sheep is secretly from Bald Eagle and Burger Lane in some way. Personally, I imagine a maternal grandfather simply due to the fun music history fact that during the 60s and 70s from a musician from America that have been involved in World War II to travel back to Japan, bringing with them several styles of American folk and popular music that later influenced genres such as city pop. This is, somebody definitely wrote like a first year history paper on this topic. This is like, motherfucker knows too much. I like thinking that Kone gets her musicality much in the way that a lot of naturally talented musicians do. Families that themselves were musicians. I'm a theater major with too much time on my hands. I called you the fuck out. Get read like a book. Clocked. Do we think Kone has okay, so maternal grandfather, that makes what, Kone like 1/8 American? Is that, I do the math right? Yeah, you have, no, a quarter? So Kone the quarter white? No, quarter white. Great, yeah. Quarter white. Do we think Kone is 25% white? She is good at English. She does like burgers. I think the weak link in this headcanon is we don't know shit. We really, like, what we know about Kone's parents is like, it's not that much. Cause like, let's say, oh my god, they dropped the lore. Oh yeah, Kone's dad, like, did you know he actually was the guy, like one of the people who actually were playing an instrument in a Plastic Love? Okay, then I'd be like, okay, it's fucking true. You know what I mean? But we don't know much about her parents. Yeah, all we know is this guy likes photography. That's not even an American thing. That's just a low-key, that's an Asian dad thing. Low-key, that's just an Asian dad thing. Like, oh, just being into photography. I've never met an Asian dad who's like, oh, Sony camera, the best camera. Canon camera, kill yourself. By the way, that's a real thing camera people are on about. Don't even ask Justin that question. And I don't think being a talented musician really, like, yeah, honestly, I think it's a little copium. I'm like, I'm trying to like think of a connection. I think this is unfortunate. I think it's a little copium. Because there's the evidence is kind of weak. Like, the evidence is like, I don't even think I'm 50-50 it. I feel like it's a little bit copium. It's definitely not What Is Blood Saying. Like, I feel like you know what? I feel like I have to, wait, hold on. Low-key, I feel like I have to put Kone's American in the same level as Mizuki's half. Wait, no, I'm switching it. I'm actually switching it. I actually think this is What Is Blood Saying, and I actually think, because I actually think Mizuki being half French actually makes more sense than Kone having American ancestry. So I'm switching them. Because even if it's like, okay, all of these French things that quote-unquote are Mizuki, like the evidence that Yuki lives in France is stronger than anything for evidence that has been presented for Kone's American. Yeah, but like, just because you're like, but like, we don't know enough about Kone's family to be like, okay, they're all naturally talented. She could just have the sauce and be talented, okay? Like, she might just have the sauce. You're telling me the French fries made sense? Well, more like Yuki living in France makes a little more sense. Her English, though, y'all have not met those people who are just fucking good at learning languages, okay? You're gonna go to, like, one day you're gonna meet somebody, and you're gonna be like talking with them, and then suddenly you're gonna make a reference to like something, and then they don't get it, and you're gonna realize, holy shit, this person is ESL, but I could not tell, and the only reason you snipped it out is because you made a reference to something that only someone who grew up in wherever the fuck you're from would know. That happened to me so many times in university. I would like talk to somebody, another Asian person, and then I would make a reference to like YTV, which is like a famous Canadian like channel for children, and the person has no fucking clue what I'm talking about. And I went, oh my god, your English is just that fucking good. And they're like, yeah, I also know Korean and Vietnamese for some reason. And you're like, okay, you're just one of those people. So I Carlos. Shout out to my boy Carlos from YTV. So, yes, I think Mizuki Half French is more. I'm putting them here. All right, let's go next. Saki is good at painting nails. Let's investigate this. Because Saki is semi-gyaru slash likes gyaru fashion, specifically cold gyaru. Googling what cold gyaru is? Cold gyaru, oh, it's like gyaru but for like high schoolers. Got it. I think that her doing anything with nail art is kind of a fitting thing. However, as she plays piano, she cannot have the long nails seen in many gyaru substyles. Makes sense. So I got to thinking that she paints her own nails slash adds small charms. It could have even been a hospital activity for her. So after many years, she would have gotten extremely good at it. She could even paint the rest of Leonide's nails for shows, and maybe even MJ's nails too. Actually, there is a way to connect everyone under Saki painting nails somehow. I feel this is... I can't even think of an argument against it. Like, genuinely, I'm like sitting here, I'm like, there is no argument that there's no reason Saki wouldn't be good at painting nails. She's like stuck in the hospital. What else the fuck can you do? Paint your nails. Like, I feel like if you were in the hospital a lot, I feel like it's an activity that they'd be like so fine with you just doing all day. And you can do it on yourself. And it's like very non-strenuous. There's no reason. And like, yeah, Saki is like the fashion girly of Leonide. And the reasoning here that like, oh, because she plays piano, she can't have them, which is why you never see them, also makes like a shit ton of sense. You cannot play the piano with long nails. I feel like it's canon. I feel like this is up here. Like I cannot think of a single. There's been sufficient evidence provided to support it, and there's no reason for this not to be true. Like, even if Saki wasn't hospitalized, I feel like she should be good at this. Like, I feel like this is just like I feel like it's just truth. Like, that's just canon, bro. That's an easy clap. Yeah, and then Tsukasa's definitely the type of brother, like, Saki be like, Tsukasa, my nails are painted. Can you, like, feed me a cup of water? And he would fucking do it. Or she's like, oh, I ran out of like acetone. Can you go to the drugstore and get it? Can you go to Family Mart and get it? He 100% would do it. So like this is canon. Yeah, and she definitely painted Tsukasa nail the child. Oh, this is true. Yeah, there's the one with the slashes. Like, for example, there's like fucking 7 submissions for this one. All right, we finished the top row in an hour. These things take a while. These things always take a while. All right, let's go next one. Nui's parents slip veggies into desserts, cakes, brownies, etc. Oh my god, we got a yapper here. All right, let's read the shit. There's no fudging way that Nui grew that bloody tall while being malnourished. I say his parents mastered the art of hiding those horrendous veggies in baked goods. I think mainly in things that had milk like cakes for that extra boost, because how else is that man still tall? And you know what I see him trying to bake these good for himself, or just eating them and thinking, man, these aren't as good as how my mom makes them. I also like to think that Wonder Show picks up this lack of satisfaction for any baked goods other than his parents, and decided to request a baking lesson from Nui's parents, only to see that one step in 500 grams of broccoli in a brownie recipe. Then I always knew his parents snuck veggies in one way, but didn't know how. Tsukasa is just shocked when he eventually sees Nui happily eating them. Emma was having a hard time keeping it a secret that she just fills her face with food, and Nui just confused as to why everyone is acting weird, but cocks it as to everyone trying to gauge his reaction to the brownies they personally made and reference his mother for. He even thanks them only for the group's reaction to enhance. He likes veggies, but he doesn't realize it yet. Wow, this was good. And the image sent was Nui veggie brownies.png. I like how this PNG also is like brownie smudge on his fucking face. This is wow, this is a really good one. I feel like I just read like an awesome story. I feel like this was like an awesome story in the middle. This is so fucking hilarious. The idea that Nui, like, he goes to like a bakery and he's like, this shit's just not as good. Like, this fucking brownie doesn't taste as good as the one my mom makes. And actually, the ones his mom makes are like, they're full of beans. This person has to be a fanfic writer. Absolutely. This has to be a fanfic writer because I generally would read like 3 more paragraphs of this. Yeah, like his parents 100% made like pumpkin pie puree cookies or some shit. I feel like this actually makes so much sense because bro is Giganosaurus, to say the least. How tall is he? He is, I don't trust this. Give me this. 182 centimeters. Okay, 182 cm to feet inches. Bro is Bro is 6 foot tall. Okay. The only counter argument I will make is he drinks milk though. I feel like when you're growing as a child, the veggies are nowhere near as important as the calcium, dog. I feel like the calcium is so much more important. And like, as long as bro was drinking his milk every day, I feel like even if there was no veggies, I don't think he would have been like that screwed over in height. You know what I mean? He claims they don't like them because he considers them as alive, so he doesn't know they're there. Tall people are scary. How can't he notice? No. Because think about this. If the only okay, think about this. If the first exposure he ever had to like desserts and baked goods were the ones his parents made for him full of vegetables, then in his brain, that is the default taste of vegetables. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's say if you are an unfortunate soul who clocked it in their head that the word island is pronounced island, you're like, to you, when you read the word island, you're always gonna say island in your head. Okay? That's the same thing. If the first brownie he ever had black beans in it, that's how the reference point of brownies in his head at that point. That's true. He also, the parents probably were also just like banging their hands. He's like, how do we get this kid to fucking eat veggies? The M in emblem was silent. Emblem? Wait, am I saying emblem wrong? Emblem? Wait, am I saying emblem wrong now? Emblem. Wait, am I? Emblem?
Emblem.
Okay, I'm saying it right. Oh my god, I started losing it. I feel like this is believable. I don't think this is canon. I feel like it's so believable though. Because yeah, like any parent who has a child who is like a picky eater, you'll see so many like TikToks, like parent TikToks where it's like how to sneak in like veggies into your kids' diet, and like it is a very common way. Like if you're making like pancakes, you can just like throw like fucking zucchini in there. I feel like this is so believable. Because like this guy just buys vegetables and like his parents are probably begging him, like just like I know his mom was on like toddler TikTok trying to figure out ways to get my kid to eat like fucking something. Zucchini, dude, you would not believe how creative parents on Instagram Reels are in trying to get veggies in their kids' diets, okay? Yep, I think this is believable. I feel like it's super believable. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, this one's kind of long. Let's read. This is a little bit doozy. Mizuki, An, and Anna have a group chat where they send ways to annoy Akito. He will never know about this group chat, otherwise whoever accidentally showed him will be brutally murdered. Holy fuck, this is a banger. Okay. Mizuki and An are totally the gossip girls about their friends, and Anna would get roped into it. Yo, if this isn't canon, can this just be canon? Can somebody write like a card side story that's just this? I feel like this is just true. There is no way they don't have a group chat and the like thumbnail of the group chat is not like the Akito Mizu 5 thumbnail, and the title of the group chat is called His Fault. Do you know what I mean? Like 100% they got like an Instagram group chat. The group chat called His Fault, and the thumbnail is my stupid Akito Mizu 5. Like 100%, this is just canon. Like all three of these ladies love to make fun of this fucking guy. Like this is just true. Yeah, and Mizuki and Honor like are humongous gossipers. They love gossiping, 100%. And Mizuki would tell Ena at some point, and Ena would be like, "I'm so down. I'm in this. We're all in this for real, 100%. This is actually basically canon. This is basically canon. This is basically canon. There's no middles. No, we have some middle ones, but there's some good ones. We should all be added to a group chat. It's a group chat full of every single person on Earth except him. This is like a, yeah, right now you're at the HEADCANON Adoption Center. You guys can start adopting headcanons while we're here. All right, I had to put an Akitoya in here. Toya likes fluffy orange cats because they remind him of Akito and his fluffy hair. Akitoya. Just parentheses Akitoya, bro. He has many cards with cats and they're almost always orange. Wait, the cat's actually, wait, is this true? Okay, we did just get the, wait, is the orange thing true? Hold on. Because there is a lot of Toya cards with cats, but is the orange thing true? Hold on, fact checking. Is this true, chat? Is this true? One orange. Those shades of orange are pretty damn similar if you tell me, bruv. Okay? Pretty similar orange shades in this image, okay? It's pretty similar. There's a lot of orange in this fucking picture, okay? A lot of orange in here. This Blood is really happy to be holding this fluffy orange cat. Now I need to take off my Akitoya goggles and really look at this theory with some scrutiny here. I need to put these back on. I can't see fucking anything right now. Toya does have several cards with cats. We saw it. The other one is which one? The other cat card is where is it? I swear to God, we literally just looked at it earlier. Cat card. This one. He does have another cat card. And let's be honest, Toya's definitely cat owner coded. There's two more. Am I blind? Where's the other cat card?
Oh, shit.
Hey, what's up? Wait, what are they? Kashika? And the other one, the Christmas at the Aoyagi. Wait. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, what? I've never noticed this before. In the Beat Eater fucking card. I am genuine, like, I was playing Project Sekai when Beat Eater came out on EN. I never noticed this in the background of the card. Oh my god. Okay, well, today I fucking learned. Today I learned. I know what the on one. I was making fun of it a few streams ago. Okay, let's get not distracted. I do think there's the other thing about the headcanon is Toya is definitely cat owner, bro. 100%. Toya is so cat owner coded. I cannot imagine Toya owning a dog, like, ever. Why would he have a dog? He is a cat owner. And also, Akito hates dogs, so Toya would probably never get a dog because of that too. Let's be for real here. Let's be for real. So I feel like this is okay. I'll be honest. I feel like it's actually like super believable, not because I have Akitoya Copium on, because bro, Project Sekai side stories all the time will be like, oh my god, the other day, average, I'm gonna do an average Anhane side story interaction. Oh my god, Kone, the other day I passed by a pet store selling snakes and I thought of you. Average Emu Nene interaction. Nene, I passed by Best Buy and the Super Mario movie poster was in the window and I thought of you. Average Ichika Saki interaction. Saki, I passed by no, this is Saki and Ichika. Ichika, I passed by a park and I saw a dying flower and it reminded me of all the flowers you gave me when I was in the hospital, okay? Project Sekai side stories will like half so many of the side interactions are like, this random stupid ass thing reminded me of you. So I genuinely can see this as true, where like they'll just be walking down the street, Akito and Toya, and they're gonna pass by like a cat cafe because those things are all over Tokyo, and Toya be like, oh my god, Akito, the cat's orange like you. Like, that's some bullshit they would write in a side story, 100%. Akito, I passed by the cafe on the way here. It reminded me of you and your love of pancakes. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's Project Sekai side stories in general. Yeah, Project Sekai is Akitoya Copium. So I'm gonna give it believable. I can't give it might as well be canon because there's no strong evidence, like super strong evidence. But it's definitely super believable. And then I saw Trieste and it reminded me of when you called it an MMORPG. Yeah, exactly. That's like the average Project Sekai side story. It's a trash can, right? Okay, let's go to the next one. To say it out loud. Yeah, that's also true. Toya wouldn't say it. He's thinking. Okay, Mizuki is a CapCut editor. Okay, there's a dialogue where Mizuki finds a cute acid pack and then complains about it costing money, reminding me how pricey CapCut has been getting lately with the premium stuff. Why do you think I put it here? I have evidence. I have evidence why I put it here. Watch this. Watch this.
Did you notice these details on the background of these knights and the paint tube for Mizuki? For video editing and pro editor, you can see Adobe
After Effects, bro. Adobe fucking After Effects. This fact ain't even from me. Cake found this fucking one. This is not even my fact. This is Cake's fact, bro. After Effects is literally on the screen, and the other thing is I gotta see something good stuff. Thank you for the raid, Haunted. Haunted, I appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. We're headcanoning right now. We are having the philosopher's debate of the lifetime. But I appreciate the raid. Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. Okay. The other thing why Mizuki is not a CapCut editor. First of all, you think Mizuki is not tech savvy enough to figure out how to pirate shit? Mizuki 100% knows how to pirate all the Adobe software. Like, let's be so for real here. That girl has illegal copies of the entire Adobe suite. Illustrator, Lightroom, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Photoshop. Mizuki is an Gargon pirate on the fucking internet, okay? She pirates everything. We know that for a fact. Yeah, the fact that she let dox people means she knows how to pirate software. And if you have the option, if you are like anyone who edits and you have the option between fucking CapCut and Premiere Pro / After Effects, no way. There's no way you'd ever pick it over, like, no way. Having a piracy segment, exactly. You're doing it, exactly. Streaming a headcan. Like, okay, the other reasoning is I would be shocked if you are someone who makes like Vocaloid themed, like Vocaloid style, J-pop style, Japanese style 2D MVs in fucking CapCut. That it would be very shocking to me. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at every single Project Seika. Like, look at 90% of Project Seika 2D MVs. Like, that is inspired by Vocaloid 2D MVs. Like, it's just been like that for fucking ever. Like, you'll pretty much never seen like a fucking Western artist drop like a 2D MV. Okay, like that's not real. I would be shocked if somebody made one of those in CapCut. And like, yeah, like doing that in CapCut, it's like you would die. Like, it genuinely take you like 3 times as fucking long to make any sort of like high quality 2D MV in CapCut. And I think N25 are making it. So do I think she's a CapCut editor? Doing CapCut could be a YouTube challenge she might do. I'll stretch the definition of this headcanon, okay? There is no way she's a CapCut only editor. Like, maybe she uses CapCut for like, I'm making like a silly little like edit or something, or making like a fan cam. Like, then I can see her using CapCut. Even I get lazy. If I'm like making some really tiny bullshit and all the footage is on my iPad, I'll just do it in CapCut. Like, even I do it if I'm really lazy. So actually, if it is only CapCut editor, it's what is Blood saying. But if it is like also using other stuff, then maybe it's copium. Editing photos, even then, I've never heard of anyone who edits photos in CapCut. I think maybe copium at best. Like, maybe Mizuki's using CapCut for the like funny thingies. And the asset pack argument can also apply for every editing software, because there's tons of like paid, like actually After Effects is one of the biggest offenders of that. After Effects, so many of the good effects are like you have to pay for that shit. So no, I think it's what Blood's saying. No, I don't think Mizuki CapCut editor. Mizuki definitely using After Effects minimum. Anyone who seriously edits, you're using DaVinci, or you're using Premiere Pro, or if you're a dinosaur, Sony Vegas. But nobody's using CapCut for serious like editing. So I gotta put that in what Blood's saying, unfortunately. Okay, this one is I had to put this in one because this is a crazy but what I meant to read is a little crazy. Okay. Akito dies after Aki 3, and Toya is hallucinating that Akito is even alive, and everyone else just comforts him by going along with it. And if we need a refresher on Akito 3, Kachika event. Let's read the explanation. I still got the Nui vegetable bullshit open. I gotta close that. Well, let me close with that. I still have Nui vegetables open for some fucking reason. All right, let's read the explanation here. Okay. It looked like he jumped off a building in his trained card. The reason for his words and all the other cards off characters look sadder or on top of... Am I having an aneurysm? Hold on, let me read it again. I'm getting an aneurysm. Hold on. It looked like he jumped off a building in his train card. The reason for his words and all the other cards of characters off characters look sad. I genuinely cannot read this. What's this image? It looked like he jumped off a building. Bro really thought. Bro, Akito really thought he was He really thought he was Spider-Man, bro. Akito He thought he was tough. He thought he was Spider-Verse, bro. He thought he was a Spider-Verse. He thought he was mild. He thought this was so tough. Akito Spider-Man. There's definitely fan art of that somewhere on the internet. There's no superhero costumes in the game. I just realized. That's besides the point. This is the most. This is genuinely what is Blood talking about. This is actually like the most. The logic for this one is in the train card. He is jumping off a building, Spider-Verse Miles style, and killing himself. That is the. We need a new tier for this. No, I feel like what is Blood saying is pretty appropriate. What? Yeah. What is This is definitely what is Blood saying right now. This is definitely the same level as the French meme of the dog driving around. It's like the same level of what if... Huh? All right, let's go to the next one. Is anemic / has an iron deficiency. There is 2 submissions for this one. Let's read submission number 1. I feel like... All right, for this headcanon, I'm mostly thinking about iron deficiency anemia. Kanade doesn't really eat often, and when she does, most of the time it's just instant ramen. Not true. She also eats energy. She also eats nutrition bars. I find it hard to believe that her iron levels are normal because instant ramen would not provide enough iron alone. She does have Honami and those times when N25 goes out to eat, but I doubt that would automatically solve that problem, since I think her iron levels would be really low. I don't exactly remember where I saw this, but I think Kanade did show some of the symptoms one time. It also could just be because she does 0 exercise, but both interpretations can work. I personally don't headcanon things much, but I think this does show how self-destructive Kanade's behavior is. Also, I totally do not headcanon this because I'm anemic myself and want to project onto a character. And now to enter the second one for this. Cup noodles are a horrible source of iron, and that's all she eats. Also, I have one, and I almost faint whenever I stand up. Okay, the 2 anemic Otrachea viewers submitted this one. There's two Otrachea viewers out there who has iron deficiency. They posted that shit. Honestly, I actually think this is close to canon. However, the cup... Okay, I think this is close to canon. Less because of the cup noodles. Hold on, we're gonna look at cup noodles nutrition fact. Okay, half serious food eating disorder trigger warning. Low-key, looking at nutrition facts can low-key be trigger for people. So like 50% trigger warning here as I look at the nutrition facts for cup noodles. Wait a minute. Wait. 15%? Wait a minute. There is way more iron. Am I crazy? This is a decent amount of iron for instant. Am I crazy? It's the soy sauce ones? Yeah, but... Oh, this one... But, like... Okay, let's find a different instant noodle brand. Okay, let's find a Japanese cup noodle brand. Okay, what is, like, a very famous, Japanese cup noodles? I will look up their nutrition facts. This is, like, the instant fucking noodles. Okay, let's look at this. No, wait, but that is this one. Okay, but also it's true. She low-key only probably eats like 2 of these today. Okay, wait. Soy sauce flavor, cup noodles, soy sauce flavor, nutrition facts. Okay, I can't spell. No, I don't want to save these. Nope. All right, let's see. Okay. Besides the point, I'm more shocked there's this much iron in instant noodles. I thought this number would be fucking 0. Okay, right now I'm actually just more shocked there is any iron in instant. Like, this is the more shocking piece of revelation today. There's iron in instant noodles. What is the regular? Oh, this is a percent base, so it's 15% of your daily. Like, here's the thing. Okay, let's say she eats 2 packs of instant noodles a day. She eats 2 packs of instant noodles 30%, which is, you know, it's not 100. However, it's still way more iron than I expected. I thought like a pack of instant noodles would have like 0.05 milligrams of iron. Like, this is way more iron than I expected. Like, is it enough? No, but this is definitely, oh, wow. That's actually, this is, I'm genuinely so surprised. Where the fuck is it? It probably is all the salt. Okay. But she probably is, yeah, let's be for real. This bitch only eats once a day. She probably still, yeah. Okay, the only counter argument is there is a side story for like Mafu 1 where Kanane talks about eating nutrition bars. She also eats protein bars and Honami cooks for her. Let's see how much protein is in how much iron's in a protein bar. Let's go the Kirkland, let's go pure protein. This is one of my favorite protein bars. Pure protein bars, how much iron is in a pure protein bar? Genuinely curious. Ooh, like none. Okay, there's like, okay, very low amounts, like 10%. I guess the chocolate has more iron in it. I fucking guess so. Okay, I actually do think it's true because it's like motherfucker faints all the time. Like, she just has terrible health. That's just Kanane having terrible health is just a canon fact, and her just never eating, that is just a canon fact. Like, they always talk about, oh, Kanane, you're gonna eat, you're gonna fucking die again. So, what kind of meals do we make? Like, very typical, healthy, like, home-cooked Japanese, like, home-styled Japanese cooking, which is very healthy. But, nah, I feel like it's canon. Like, she faints. Like, literally, the bit is, oh, Kanane, make sure you eat, or else you're gonna fucking eat shit, fall, and die, and faint again. I feel like this is just true. Like, here's the thing. Even if you ate, like, the healthiest meal of all time, if you're only eating, like, once a day, you still kind of die. You're still gonna, like, you're still probably lacking all the nutrients you need. Like, you could eat a 1-pound salad with, like, a chicken breast and a side of the baked potatoes. But if you eat that once a day, you're still low-key lacking nutrients. The 3, and now there are 3 anemic Otraki viewers cheering on. All right, let's go next. All right. In Mizu 5, if Yuki heard about Mizuki's situation, she'd fly over immediately without hesitation to comfort Mizuki. 4. Wait, how many anemic Otraki viewers are there? There's like 5. There's like 5 of you now. Hi, okay, at least 4. Bro, there's like 7. I'm keeping count. There's currently like 8 of you who are, y'all need to eat some red meat, bro. Now, okay, can you guys do me a favor and eat like a fucking steak or something? Can you guys eat some red meat? Can you guys do me a favor and like try and get like 1 serving of red meat in your diet a week? What the fuck? You're all anemic. Oh, it's genetic for you? Okay, you get the pass. Can you guys all one? I know red meat ain't that good for you, but you know, 1 serving a week. Red meat is icky though. You don't know about my boy, the ground beef taco ball. Yeah, okay, ground beef can low-key be okay, but y'all don't know about my boy, the lean ground beef taco bowl though. Lean ground beef taco bowl is so heat, okay? If you don't like red meat, I have to recommend the lean ground beef taco bowl. Like, you get the white people taco mix seasoning, ground beef, cook it on rice, salsa, that shit heat. What are we talking about? Being anemic. All right, I'm encouraging you all to eat a little more red meat because apparently everyone here has vitamin deficiencies at the wazoo. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Loki said that recipe, you know, okay, last thing I'm going to say about the taco bowl recipe. Do you know who has, in my opinion, the best white people taco mix seasoning recipe of all time? You know who makes the best one? It's not a famous chef. It's actually the bald guy. It's actually Justin. Justin has eaten, like, meal preps ground beef taco bowls. He doesn't like it with pork. He doesn't like it with chicken. He only does it with beef. Ground beef taco bowls. Since I have introduced him to the concept of a taco bowl, he has meal prepped it. And mind you, when he meal preps it, he's making 5 to 6 servings of taco bowl at a time. Since I've introduced him to taco bowls, he has meal prep taco bowls, I think. And remember, 1 meal prep is 5 to 6 servings. Yo, Loki 100 times. I'm being so serious. I think he has meal prep taco bowls 100 times since I have introduced him to the taco bowl. I think in the last 3 years, he has made taco bowl meal prep like over 100 times. He has mastered the recipe of the white people taco seasoning mix. Like, he truly has mastered it. Because sometimes I'll just ask him to make it for me because he makes it better than me. Cooking stream win. I'm too lazy to set up my camera in my kitchen. Okay, no, because we're talking about red meat, and I was telling people about taco seasoning mix. Okay, I'm done. Okay, let me headcanon. All right, let me reread the headcanon. Okay, the headcanon is in Mizu 5. If Yuki heard about Mizuki's situation, she'd fly over immediately without hesitation to comfort Mizuki. And the explanation is Yuki has always been completely supportive of Mizuki, as shown in that one story I can't recall the name of, literally the one, as well as pretty protective. I feel like Yuki's the type of person to drop everything if her little sister is in dire need of comfort. Yuki would also probably try to help Mizuki in any way she can, whether it be taking her shopping or trying to help her comfort Enna. Yeah, I feel like that's just true. Are we listening to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? No, you're listening to the Wii soundtrack. No, it is Twinkle. Nope, I... Actually... Actually, what's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Holy shit! Oh my god, that actually was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star! I wasn't on purpose, this shit just... It just auto-played right now. Okay, I'm changing. We have to get out of here. I gotta get out. I gotta get it. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That's crazy. Okay, there we go. Yo, isn't the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star right now? That was my cover with my mom. Okay. I've changed it. I've changed it to like the most gaming YouTube music of all time. All right, what do I think about this headcanon after being distracted by Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? I feel like the only reason I feel like I wouldn't say it's believable, and the only reason I wouldn't say it's canon is because how much is a flight from Paris to Tokyo? A direct flight from Paris to Tokyo, like, let's say I'm trying to buy a flight for like tomorrow, like I'm dropping everything and I'm like, oh my god, Mizuki, my dear sister, dropping everything, I'm gonna go see you on the 23rd to the 24th. Direct flight, yeah, $3 grand. Okay, I feel like that's the only reason I'm like, yo, it's like, yo, $3 grand for the direct flight, like, cause this is like a drop everything. Like, drop everything means like I'm getting on the next available flight, or like I'll come this weekend, and next weekend is the 23rd, 24th, and that shit 3.4 grand Canadian. Okay, so I feel like it's believable at best, because it's just, yeah, and what, yeah, Yuki's a student too, like she can't afford that shit. Money isn't the problem for the sake of it. That's true. There's no Project Sekai character who is below, who isn't middle class. Like, yeah, no one ever talks about money in this game. You're right. Everyone in Project Sekai is low-key rich. Actually, they are all rich. All their parents own homes in like Tokyo, core Tokyo. Yeah, it's like just Kanade. But Kanade low-key like exception to all the rules. Oh, I got pinged on Discord. Never mind, not important. Alright, but yeah, that's what I'm putting believable. Like, the sentiment is there, but like, yo, this flight's too expensive. There's no way she's doing that. Alright, let's go next. What do we got next? Okay. Mizuki sews handmade clothes for the rest of N25. Let's read the explanation here. I feel like it's pretty true. So, Mizuki canonically has altered one of Enna's outfits and even has the ability to create complex outfits from scratch. This is correct. This first is correct statement. As she made Nui and Nene's first unit outfits, true. Mizuki also made Robo Nene's outfit. Fun fact. Mizuki also made Robo Nene's fit. So I had canon that she made the rest of N25, mainly the virtual singers outfits, outfits. Like, I can so clearly imagine her making Kande like a cute sundress or something just to get her out of that distasteful tracksuit. Damn, that's some distasteful tracksuit. Damn, you don't throw shade in the tracksuit like that. Or like making a cool suit for Kaito or Luca in a suit. Luca Sims, calm down. And she would even use the "I'm practicing my skills for when I start my own clothing business" pleading face emoji because she's just so cool like that. Yeah, she was great. I feel like this is actually just like pretty much true, because Mizuki makes clothes for people in the game, like canon, all the fucking time. Like, I actually did read the Enna outfit side story. Like, I personally read this. I think I wrote it down in my fun facts Google Doc. I think it's just true. Like, this just true. I feel like it's just the truth. Are you guys now understanding why Mizuki's here? I really wasn't fucking around when I said the majority of these headcanons are all Mizuki related. Do you guys see why I put Mizuki? All of them are about this girl. I swear to God, half of all headcanons are about this girl. This is really like the most Mizuki pilled ass submissions right here. Not a bad thing, I'm pointing it out. Also, by the way, I'm so sorry, Leonie fans. I think there was like 3 Leonie submissions in total. I'm just gonna say that. In total, there was like 3 Leonie submissions. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, this one was submitted, I shit you not, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. This must be some like headcanon that's popular in the fandom that I don't know about. So the headcanon boils down to Mizuki gave Mizuki her uniform bow. An's Kamiyama uniform has a tie, which is generally the guy's uniform. She's the only girl in Kamiyama to have a tie. Mizuki, being a trained girl, would not have access to a bow for her uniform, and with An being an absolutely amazing An, would definitely give Mizuki her bow so Mizuki would feel comfortable in uniform. All right, let's read the, hold on, let me close these tabs. Let's read the other one. There's like, I'm telling you, 4 people submitted this. It'd be really cute if An basically gave Mizuki her uniform boy and then traded the bow, I'm assuming, bow, and traded them, Mizu An, Mizu Mom, a woof. Okay, this person really likes Mizu An, but still. An is the only girl wearing a tie. Mizuki also wore a tie in middle school, but switched to a bow in high school. I'm pretty sure An knows Mizuki is trans, M to F, and they are pretty close friends. And they have a Reddit post. This is true. This is correct. This is a correct image. This is not Photoshop, not AI generated, not fake news. And the last explanation, because all the boys at Kamiyama wear neckties, I'm the only girl to wear it. Usually girls at Kamiyama wear bow ties. So I think when the first year started, on saw Mizuki wasn't happy with their necktie and asked if they could switch. Mizuki agreed, and now Mizuki wear the bow. I feel like this is true. I feel like this image, okay. First of all, this image is true based on the fact that, yeah, An has tie, Mizuki bow. How would Mizuki get bow? Second of all, you could sit here and make the argument, well, maybe in Kamiyama High, you're allowed to, like, request it. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm like those white boys who go, in history class, teacher, what, can I play devil's advocate? Okay, the devil's advocate argument you can make here is, okay, maybe the school allows anyone to wear anything. However, I'm providing further evidence for this headcanon in the first school festival, Kamiyama school festival event, okay? Not school festival, school festival, not sports festival. The first Kamiyama school festival event, Mizuki low-key was like, I'm not going this shit. Like, I don't wanna go. Like, I'm gonna skip it. I'm not going. And then An went, Mizuki, everyone at school is gonna be wearing fuck-ass outfits. You should come. And Mizuki literally interprets it like, this is not an interpretation. Like, this is canon Mizuki, like, she, like, thought bubble on the screen saying, oh, An is saying politely to me that I'm not gonna stand out if I wear this uniform. So we know An is very conscientious and considerate about this kind of stuff. So I actually think it's full canon. I think this is full canon. I think it's full canon. Nene the bow. Let me check it right now. Like to be Nene school, Nene normal, Nene school. Is this one normal? Would that be the right one? Nah, Nene got a bow. Nene has a bow, as proven here. So I actually think it's pretty much canon. I think the stronger evidence is low-key Kamiyama School Festival 1 on being like, yo, Mizuki, you're not gonna stay in school. Please come. Please come. I want my friend to come. So this is canon as fuck. I feel like this is pretty much up here. That is arguably stronger evidence than the bow tie. This is pretty good evidence, but okay, if you combine this image plus what I just said, it's like, yeah, it's pretty much canon. That it might as well be. Might as well be. All right, let's go next. Mizuki uses brain rot terms to tease/embarrass Anna. I don't think Mizuki would use them seriously, but she definitely used them to mess around, annoy, tease, or embarrass Anna in some way, and possibly her other friends. Not much reasoning aside from, I feel like it's something she'd do. Mizuki? Okay, if Mizuki, let's say Mizuki was born in 2000 and, let's say 12, okay? So then Mizuki right now is 14-year-old. If Mizuki was like a middle schooler today, you know for a fact Mizuki would be a top 100 steal the brain rot player. Forget, and actually I take it back. Mizuki would just be even now, Mizuki would be like top 100 steal the brain rot player. 100%. There's no way Mizuki does not play steal the brain rot. Absolutely no way. But like, I don't put it past. It feels like, to be honest, like if anyone was to you, like Mizuki loves rage baiting Anna. And one of the easiest, and if Anna doesn't like brain rot, it's actually so easy to rage bait somebody with brain rot. Everway /silly. Okay, but the thing is, it is a 50-50 because like the person's evidence is just like, I feel like it's something she'd do. I think it's 50-50. It is a 50-50 because it makes sense character-wise, but there's no evidence. It's a 50-50 in my opinion. Because character-wise, it makes perfect sense. There's like no fucking evidence whatsoever. There's no canon brain rot in the universe, unfortunately. All right, this is oh shit. Okay, we this one. I'm completing. All right. Tsukasa can juggle 5 balls effortlessly and would perform an act to lighten up the surrounding atmosphere. Okay, sir. Let's read the shit. On Saki's birthday, a middle school Tsukasa would perform a juggling act in front of her, which was far from perfect, but enough to make that little girl smile. Seeing that smile, he would add another ball each year until he struggled on juggling the 6th ball. Instead of giving up quitting this yearly tradition, Tsukasa would instead master juggling 5 balls and would begin to learn many more juggling techniques just to keep things fresh. Now was his talent of juggling. Whenever things got stressed at the Wonder Stage, Tsukasa would grab 5 balls from backstage and begin juggling to lighten the mood. This also has to be a fanfic writer. This also has to be a fanfic writer, because I'm telling you, the way some of these are written, they're like written was like a story. Like the fucking Nui Vegetable one. That one was so heat. This low-key is like a fanfic writer, but I think the Nui Vegetable person is like a super fanfic writer. I think this is like a lower level like, you know, if the Nui Vegetable person was like a like boss level, this is like second gym leader level. Yeah. This is a very, okay. There is no evidence to suggest this. However, I do believe it. This is some bullshit Tsukasa would do. This is some shenanigans he would just do for the fundies. So, I actually think it's like a 50-50 because like it's like the it's like the Mizuki Brainer one. It's very in character. There's absolutely no proof whatsoever this man can juggle. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a card of him juggling within the next point of time, to be honest. But it's definitely 50-50. Like, it's not, there's no evidence, but I really can't say he wouldn't do that. It's a 50-50. All right, let's go next one. All right, there was 2 for this. This Dewey is colorblind thingamajig. Okay. There's 2 for this one. So the main reasons, that gave me this was the need to cope with how ugly color-wise his casual outfits are. He only gets a pass for his first unit outfit as it was canonically made by Mizuki. But this man's color coordination is so astronomically bad. And scientifically, he'd be one of the most likely of the Project Sekai OC cast to be colorblind, as it's an X-linked recessive gene, so all the male characters are most likely to be colorblind. That's true, men are more likely to be colorblind. I know a dude in real life who's colorblind. So I can imagine thinking his fit is fire, and to him it looks like a nice monochromatic, like yellow-green fit, but it ends up being the most atrocious red-green with yellow combo ever made. Alright, let me read the other one. I gotta read the other one. I don't have a reason for this, but I don't think it goes in canon, so we're fine. It just doesn't seem like a trait. It just seems like a trait we would have. Okay, person 1 gave us like scientific-based evidence, was fucking like grade 10 biology X-linked recessive gene like terminology here. Let's look at Dewey Kamishido model. Let's look at his fits for a second. Casual outfit. Let's look at his casual outfit. Ooh. Oh. I forgot how shit this. Ooh. I forgot how, I forgot how bad his casual fit was. Oh, even this shirt's kind of horrific. need to burn this guy's... Oh, we need to burn this guy's clothing. Oh my... Bro, we need to burn this guy's closet. This looks like a fucking custom Project Sekai chart. This looks like some bullshit custom Project Sekai chart on his fucking t-shirt. It's like he took a custom chart and printed it out and just put on a fucking t-shirt. To draw the triangles in his three... Dude, he looks... Oh, you know what he looks like? He's got like Hawaii... He looks like those, It's given like Hawaiian shirt in like a very unfashionable way. It looks like a really ugly Hawaiian shirt. Do you know what I'm talking about? It looks like a really ugly Hawaiian shirt. And this is just, Hold on. Hold on, I keep... Let me just, Oh, it's just... There we go. Let me just, hold on. Sorry, I'm doing something really important here right now, guys. I'm making a really important image right now. Like, you guys don't understand. Hold on. You guys don't understand. I'm making a really important image here, okay? No. Edit, transform. Okay, like, tell me this is, and then let me get a TV screen. Old. PNG. Like, that's what his fit's giving. This is what his fit is giving. He looks like the host of YTV, like children's channel TV show after school special type shit. That's from like the early to the late 2000s. That's what's giving. Can we stick in the Discord? I'll save this. I'll make this sticker. Remind me. If you don't see a sticker tomorrow morning, remind me. I got this is that's what this motherfucker looks like. Okay, this is some fuckassery. That's what his fit is. So this was all to say he's colorblind because this outfit is so horrific. No human being would ever make it. And I kind of agree. No human being would ever make an outfit this atrocious. He has to be colorblind. It's like copium that I can low-key agree with. Where do I put it? It's believable copium. Like, it's completely, it's like, the reason this person came up with this is they're just trying to cope with the fact this outfit is so dog shit. But like, I also am, oh, you know, it is copium. It is honestly copium, but I'm snoring the copium, man. Give me a hit of the copium. Give me a dime bag of the copium. I need it, man. I forgot how terrible this fucking outfit was. Oh my god. Okay, We're on the last 3, everyone. We're on the last 3. Let's do this one. Tsukasa attempted to do a 90-degree wall sit on the toilet. What? I'm sorry, what? That one Casa 5 4 coma shows that he's using every spare second training. So who's to say he isn't doing that? I'm sorry, Project Coma 4 hold on, we have Jamie, pull up the 4 comas. No, we need to go to is it only on JP? Does anyone know which 4 comas this is? Does anyone know which four coma were for Project K4 does anyone know? Does anyone know specifically which one? Maybe it's just 300, 400. Oh, it's all in Nihongo, bro. We're not finding it. Oh god, it's all in Nihongo. Go back? This one? No. You can find it. It's in English. Oh god. I don't know. I don't know which one am I looking at? Okay, this is the this is the cat one. Okay, well, I'm looking for Tsukasa. Is it on the official Project Sekai website? Hey, it's Jack kind of heat. I'm sorry. Off top, it's Jack kind of heat. Before the cat one, am I fucking blind? Well, I'm just going. It's not here, bro. It's not here. There's nothing. Even before, bro. There is. Hello, I've scrolled up. There's not. What is 297? Hold on. I gotta figure. Okay, 297. Before, not after. Oh, you mean like physically? Oh, you mean like that before? Okay, guys, cut me some slack. This is a. Whoa, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna look for Tsukasa's stupid face right now. Where is he? Where is blood? Is this one? No. Scroll more. Oh, there. Okay, right. We actually wait. Actually, hold on. We found it. Hold on. I have to hack in the mainframe to get it because for some reason. Give me the image source, bro. Hello, can I have the image? Oh my god, what is it? 243? This thing is giving me cancer. It's not letting me fucking. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. We just got it. This pissed me off. Hold on. 240. 40. Ego. Found it. Okay, let me scroll on. Just watch a special birthday show for Miku and the other Tsukasa, okay? What an absolute. What is this? This is not it. It's the wrong one. Fog. Which one is it? Where? I thought it was 243, 253. It's 253. It's 253. My bad. I found it. Training, more training. To become a great actor, you need to start with the basics. Thoroughly forge your body to total control over Tsukasa-kun. Following Kijima's advice, Tsukasa begins to improve himself for even greater roles. Roger that, Kijima-san. SFX, bam. Sensei, I'll have to answer while in this position. Otherwise, I disrupt my training. Air chair. Okay. And now it's laps around the field. My training will be absolutely thorough. Seems like you're putting in a lot of effort, Tsukasa. By the way, our next class is PE and it happens that we're running a marathon. Still getting gas up in the tank. Of course, I'll show you the fruits of my labor. He finished through sheer determination. Okay, so I see the headcanon is literally a result of this fucking still. Hello. I see the by the way, to do a marathon during PE is insane. Do you know how long it takes to run a marathon? By the way, to run a marathon during PE, that means your PE class is literally like the entire fucking school day. A professional runner marathon time is like 2 hours, like 2 hours 30 minutes. Normal civilians like marathon time is like 4 or 5 hours, bro. You guys are running for the school days? Like, what the fuck? Okay, TLDR, we went through all of that to say, do we think Tsukasa would be doing a 90-degree wall sit on the toilet? I feel like it's so believable. After this frame, at first I was like, this is copium. And then I see this frame and I'm like, because technically, I'm pretty sure the 4 coma are canon. So I feel like it's pretty believable. I don't know if he's doing it while shitting, to be honest, but I feel like it's super believable. I feel like it is absolutely believable. The 4 coma is the only thing that makes it believable. It's actually marathon training. Ah, that makes more sense. With colorblind filters? Okay, I'll check that out later. All right. Roblox players rise up. This is you. Akito plays Royal High on Roblox. Bro, what? Okay. This one's mainly a meme headcanon made by me and one of my moods, but since his hobby is fashion styling, I think he played fashion games on Roblox. I mainly picked Royal High as it has multiple game modes in it, and his character would literally be named Akiko, and it looked just like him, but fam, I specifically headcanon to be a fire fairy, and his fave set would be opposites attract. Like, I can imagine him playing Sunset Island, which is a pageant game mode like DTI, and thinking his fits are so fire and then getting so pissed when he loses. I can also just imagine him accidentally running into Mizuki because Mizuki for sure plays Royal High, and Mizuki just thinking, oh wow, that guy looks like Akito. Funny. I also feel the need to restate this is not a serious headcanon for shits and giggles because it's funny. Royal High is a crazy comparison. Have I played Royal High? Never. Do I know many folks who do? Absolutely. Okay, I actually agree. I think Akito would be closer to playing. No, Akito would play. Okay, I'm doing a spin-off headcanon of this. Akito would play GTA 5 or Saints Row, and because it's like a cool, it's like a man game. But then actually he just spends all the time in the game collecting currencies so he can buy costumes and outfits in the game. Because if you didn't know, like GTA 5, it has like a shit ton of character customization and like outfits and clothing you can unlock. So I feel like Akito Loki just like he's like, oh yeah, I play like GTA 5 RP, but he's just playing GTA 5 RP just so he can like unlock a billion different like t-shirts. Him play Infinity Naked, not bad. There's no, I kind of like the idea that he's played Royal High at least once in his life. I also like the little story here about how he would get pissed when he loses like DTI. Akito the type of guy to watch GTA car crash videos. True. He's the one to watch like the car trick shots where it's like you drive a car off a fucking plane in GTA and you do like a flip and then you land like perfectly on a target like 70,000 miles away. I think he plays Gacha Life. Do you think he does a Sims player? No, I don't think he's a Sims player. Man, no, I'm like thinking who'd be a Sims player? Low-key would be Saki, which it's kind of like sad. It's okay. Low-key, I think Saki would be a Sims player, but it would more be like she's like, oh, I can't. She'd be like in the hospital all sad, and she'd be playing like the fucking Sims. Was like $700 worth of Sims DLC all pirated. Do I think Akito plays Royal High? I feel like this is what is Blood saying, but I actually really like it. I actually think it is complete and utter bullshit, but I actually fucking love it. I love it because the person I was just like, this is like not serious. I think this is complete utter bullshit headcanon, but I think it's so funny. I think the image of bro playing Royal High and then getting pissed that he loses DTI is so funny. 100, oh, damn, Carwall. Yeah. So I'm gonna give this one blood saying, but I just want to make it known. I like it. All right, last one of the night. Maybe I'll do the World League reacts. I don't know. Let's finish the tier list. We're the last one anyways. All right, here's the last one I planned up for tonight. All right. Tsukasa, Emu, and Nene are massive Kingdom Hearts fans, but hide this from Nui as they believe he will try and make IRL Keyblades with all the various magic and shot locks. Okay. I see Tsukasa liking the lore, Emu liking the Disney references, and Nene liking the gameplay of Kingdom Hearts, but obviously getting annoyed when Don refuses to kill you when he can. I actually never played the Kingdom Hearts game. Do I think Tsukasa is into Kingdom Hearts? Maybe. Do I think Emu is? More likely. Do I think Nene is? Even more likely. Do I think Nui would try and make IRL Keyblades? Abso-fucking-lutely, okay? Here's the thing. The order of this headcanon to me increases in likelihood. Like, do I think Tsukasa would be into Kingdom Hearts? Like, do I think Emu would be too? Maybe. Emu will probably liking the gameplay? Sure. Nui wants to make an IRL Keyblade brawl hundo P. 100%. That's a like that is just true. The second half of this headcanon, I very agree. I agree with. He's gonna make a Keyblade. If you don't know what a Keyblade is, by the way, if you're wondering like what the fuck is a Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts, yeah, this is a Keyblade. They're low key kind of heat. The weapons in Kingdom Hearts are keys that are swords. It's kind of hard. It's tough. These are tough. These are like these look so cool. Like you can't tell me these are so tough. Keyblades? Are you fucking kidding me? Tough as fuck. Really 100% trying to make one IRL. 100%. That I can get behind. No problem. Yeah, they banned it. Honestly, Wonderland's X Showtime being like, Nui's not allowed to play any game with cool weapons in it. It's like 100%. It's like, do not let bro play Detroit Become Human. He's going to make Connor. And it'll be so Joer for society. Where do I put this? I think this is actually Copium because I don't think all of them would be into Kingdom Hearts. But the only reason it's not what is Blood saying is because I think this is so true. This Nui trying to make a Keyblade thing is so fucking true. He 100% would. He can't play Zelda, he'll make the Master Sword 100%. Bro, if Nui watched a playthrough of Minecraft story mode, he would try and make the fucking Wither Storm. Let's be so honest here. Nui would be watching Minecraft story mode and he'd be like, you think I can make an animatronic like Wither Storm that's gonna like blow her from the roof of the Wonder Stage and then it'll try and like eat Tsukasa and kill him like Ruben the pig dies in Minecraft story mode? That is the truth and that would 100% happen. So I'm putting the Copium. You think the Conan doesn't deserve to be in What is Blood saying? No, I still think so. Not Ruben. Never forget Ruben. Minecraft story mode. Alright, that is all of them we have scheduled. Okay, that is the tier list. Obviously, there's many more submissions, but we can't get through them all. Also, yeah, that's the tier list. By the way, I can't share this. I made this in Fig Jam because it's easier this way. But that's the tier list. I'll scroll through it slowly and get a little looksy daisy here. What was decided. You can get a little looksy daisy. And my favorite one is my favorite headcanon is actually this group chat. I think this is my favorite headcanon somebody's given. The Mizuki on Enna how to annoy Akito group chat is the funniest shit I've ever seen. The funniest thing I've seen from this fandom in a very long time. A group chat on how to just piss off Akito. That shit's so good. That one's so awesome. Because there's no evidence. but I'm like, this is now, I'm stealing this. I've adopted this headcanon. This one and the Louis Vegetables one. Where is the Louis Vegetable one? But honestly, that one goes more to the headcanon writer, because the headcanon writer was just low-key kind of a goat. The low-key a goat, the guy who wrote them. Oh, do you want, I can share this. Yeah, I can share this. People can read these. There is no doxing information in here, maybe except the Google Drive things, but like, not really. I'll remove the image links. I'll double check them, but I don't think any of these are doxing. I feel like they're all just like Google image links. But either way, that's the tier list. Thank you everyone for submitting your headcanons. Did we like the headcanon tier list? It's been a little bit of a hot minute since I think we've done a viewer submitted tier list. Some of these were very wacky. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Last few tier lists have been I have presented the objects and you watch me. I will make this a stamp, by the way. I didn't forget. I'll leave this tab open. I don't think I'm gonna react to the World Link cards just because what's it called? I kind of want to sleep early, so for those of you who don't know, this is off topic now. We're done the tier list. Woo! Tier list over. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I got a smartwatch recently because I started running, and I kept making myself too tired after I was running, and I found out you're not supposed to just like go ham every time you run. You're supposed to like actually most of your runs supposed to be chill as fuck, and the app, like, I wear it, you're supposed to wear it all day and it'll, you know, collect a bunch of data points. The app has been trying to get me to sleep 9 hours for the last, like, 7 days, okay? Since I have purchased watch, every day the app has been begging on its hands and knees, like, can you please fucking sleep 9 hours? This is not a flex, by the way. This is more like I have really bad time management. My average sleep, according to the app, so on, I'm gonna read this to you. On Tuesday, I slept 5 hours, 24 minutes. On Wednesday, I slept 5 hours, 31 minutes. On Thursday, I slept 6 hours, 11 minutes. Yesterday, I slept 6 hours, 4 minutes. And today I slept 5 hours, 17 minutes. And in this week, I have ran about 30 kilometers. So the app has been begging on its hands and knees for me to sleep. World Link Part 3 cards are not gonna get a react. Sorry. I actually was like, okay, I'm gonna do the tier list and we're gonna end the stream because I actually am gonna go to sleep at midnight, okay? So yeah, I actually, I'm actually gonna go to sleep, like, now. I'm gonna make the stamp and then sleep. That's why I did my YouTube short before the stream, so I have no excuse to stay up late. However, the only reason I don't feel like I'm gonna die early is because I saw a study that said if you exercise a lot, it low-key counterbalances all the harm done by lack of sleep, and I exercise a lot, so it's a win. I'm net zero right now. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna end the stream now. All right, thank you all. Let me pause. This is a good place to end it. Thank you all tonight for coming to a headcanon tier list. A little wacky, a little different. I appreciate you all for coming. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful time as we looked at the tier list. I had fun. Some of these were very funny. Some of them were so shit. That's what makes it so much better. I will share the headcanons like spreadsheet if you want to like take a look at it because some of them are pretty fun. Other than that, you guys have a good night. Join the Discord. YouTube viewers, if you're still here at this point, just like the live stream. I don't know, like you've been here and you listen to me yap about how little sleep I'm getting. I feel like you just like the live stream at this point. Follow on the Twitch, subscribe on the YouTube. You know, the whole shabam. Hopefully, I film a dance cover tomorrow. It's my plan. My plan is to film a dance cover tomorrow, so hopefully that gets done tomorrow. Hoping is a strong word. Thanks for coming, everyone. I will see you all next week. I kind of forego what I'm doing on Friday, but I'll let you know Saturday is YouTube Shorts Bingo. So come to let's watch YouTube Shorts for 2 hours straight next Saturday. Who wants to watch YouTube Shorts with the streamer for 2 hours straight? On default, not logged in YouTube, it's gonna be fucking rad. Alright, you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming. I'll see you later. Bye!